Bonjour! Bonjour!
No. Time for bladder check.
Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 11, like that. Today I'm gonna watch 2 episodes, that's gonna be great. I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna finish this attack, you know, on overall's group, overall's main out today. I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna happen. But still, I think that we're gonna progress a little and we're gonna have a good time with each different groups. Like, I really have the impression that each episode can be about one of the groups of all guys, you know, fighting against some villains like that. And I'm not forgetting that we have also Mirio, who is all by himself right now. Just a fair warning before beginning this video, maybe you're gonna hear it a little during the episode. I'm a little sick just with my throat, you know, which is really like, I don't know how to say it, like something is happening right there. Scratchy maybe? It's a good word? I don't know. Something is happening right there. Normally, you know, if I wouldn't be filming, I would be with my scarf, you know, being like that. But I'm not gonna film like that, clearly. So I have my tea with a lot of honey into it and stuff like that. But because of that, you know, maybe when I'm talking, you're gonna hear that my voice is a little different. And also, if at some point something bad is happening and I'm screaming, I think that I'm gonna be mad, you know, and it's gonna hurt. So you know, if something bad is gonna happen, I'm gonna be mad because of what is gonna happen, but also because of my throat, you know, and the fact that it's gonna hurt me. But I'm not gonna control my reactions during the episode. I'm not gonna lower, you know, my reactions, my emotions and stuff like that. Not only because I don't want to, but also mostly because I can't. Like, you know me, now I think I can't do that. Okay, so like I said, right now we are into the middle of this attack. I mean, the middle. We are into this attack since a long time now, and I have the impression that it can last for 6 more episodes. We have different groups, like our guys, they are divided into different groups. We have the ones outside, you know, I'm not forgetting the Dragon Lady with with Ochako. We have Mirio who is all by himself. We have Tamaki who is all by himself. We have Dekku with Eraser, with what happened with Toga and Rock Guy, I can't remember his name. We have Night Eye with some of the cops. We have Mirio, I think that I already said it, who is all by himself. We have also Kirishima with Fat Gum. Like, really, a lot of different groups of our guys fighting a lot of different groups of villains, dealing with them, and during all of this time, you know, overall it's just getting out with Eri, it's just escaping like that. It's really bad. Something which can be great, it's really the fact that right now the situation is so messy that we can't know who the villains are we are really gonna fight. I mean by that the one who was fighting against Kirishima and Fat Gum, Rappa, I think that it was his name, in fact at some point he decided to stop the fight because he saw in Kirishima someone great and he wants a real fair fight against him. So he even showed to Fat Gum a place where he can heal Kirishima, and right there he decided to stop this fight. Like, that's it, we're not gonna continue it right there. So we can have other villains like that who are gonna decide to stop the fight at some point. We know that a lot of them are not considering at all overall. In fact, overall, it's not the boss of this Yakuza group. He might be the real son of that boss or the spiritual son of that boss, something like that. No matter what, they are not respecting him, not that much, they are not following him, you know, because they have faith into what he's doing and stuff like that. So maybe at some point, you know, they can just switch these villains from overall's group. We have also 2 people, you know, from the League of Villains who joined to help them, Toga and Twice. It's Twice his name. The guy who is really crazy, who has a lot of voice inside of his mind. These 2, at the end of the last episode, they decided to tease really the villain who was inside of this house and to fight against him. And Toga herself, she said, okay, for sometimes we're gonna fight with you heroes, so we're gonna have villains against villains. Like, the situation right now is really messy. I think that it can be interesting for sure, because in life not everything is all white or black, and people are not all good or all bad. It's not like that. Everyone has a motive, you know, and right there everyone has a reason to fight, and at some point they can just be like, okay, the reason for me to be there, it's not enough to be killed, to kill someone, also to forget who I am, my values and stuff like that. Like it was the case, for example, for Rappa. So the situation is really messy, but it's representing that. It's also representing the fact that this attack is happening at so many different places, and this environment, you know, this place is really a labyrinth and stuff like that. So it's also going with that idea, and I think that it can be also great to have different fights, to have different moments inside, to understand that this group of villains, they are really something big, so it's not that easy. Like when the League of Villains was attacking us, in a way I was less worried for our guys than truly how I'm feeling right now with overall's group and with all of their quirks, and also with their attitudes, you know, their ways of functioning and all. Like overall is not afraid of killing some of his guys, so really is not gonna be afraid of killing some of our guys just like that. Like Rock guy, Toga attacked him, you know, with that knife. She made a fake version of him and all. I'm not so sure that he survived, in fact, during this moment, and we saw that she truly hurt also Eraser, so I'm worried about this attack and about some people that we can lost. I never forgot, you know, the fact that we lost Bakugo's mentor during his internship, and we never talked about him again. Like no funeral for the guy, they did not make anything around it. For me it was something big, and I would have expected something about it, like for Bakugo, for that thing to really disturb him. And it didn't happen. I was a little sad about it and disappointed also that the writers didn't make something about it, because I thought that for his character it could have been really a good thing, not to make him switch but to make him evolve and maybe get a little more mature and stuff like that, but no. So I'm afraid right there for these characters. I really think that some heroes, a few heroes can die, like a few villains can die. We'll see about it. And I'm gonna see that right now, because I'm gonna watch this episode right now. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which you can have these episodes of My Hero Academia earlier, because it's a binge watching on my Patreon, you have in fact 4 episodes of advance for My Hero Academia, which means 2 weeks of advance. It's really a lot of advance, you know, it's really a big advantage that you can have if you're subscribing to my Patreon. And you have extended and full reaction part. Full reaction part, it's for big episodes. So far for this attack I only put full reaction part, just to give you an idea, you know. And extended reaction part, no matter what, are more interesting, because I'm not forced to cut that much like I'm forced to do for YouTube. I'm not playing with opacity. Like really, on my Patreon you have really big advantages. If you can be interested to have them and to support me, to encourage me to continue this channel, these videos, this binge watching, come on my Patreon. It can be truly useful if you want and if you can. Let's go for this episode, and let's go also to drink my tea. Like I felt it to talk during this intro, my voice really is like that. I think that I'm gonna go to the pharmacy to have something, because maybe the scarf, the tea, this honey and all, at some point it's not gonna be enough and I'm really gonna get sick. For now it's just that. I don't have any fever, I don't have anything else, you know, my nose, anything, so... Totally? Can you imagine, you know, into this world, to not have your quirk anymore? It's something which is really defining you. Oh, someone is gonna lose his or her quirk. I mean, during this attack, maybe not during this episode, but during this attack. He attacked overall. You can't control them. Not these two, like they are so crazy. They teased you so well. You're playing so much with his balls, Toga. You saw him? Oh, you can thank Toga for that. Bye. Yes. Also, and that can be great not only for you but also for Mirio, who is maybe more advanced than you. That much? Can they be copies, you know, of the real overall? Who the fuck are you? I think I'm afraid of him using a bullet, you know, that bullet that we saw that overall has. Yes, I am. Ah! Oh my dear. Oh, this episode is really entirely about you. Huh? Oh, really? You're brainwashing her about that since how long? For real? Because you're an asshole. Oh, his quirk is amazing. That's so bad for you. You can rebuild people, like, not just things. Yes, he's really great. Cool. Normally it's no cape, you know the rule, but you passed inside of his hand like. Be careful with his hand, be careful with the bullet. The boss. So it's not your real father, your mentor, you know, your adoptive father. He's persistent. That was something about this Yakuza group, you know, to act with chivalry. No, 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 no. No! No, not Mirio! No, you can't do that! No! He's acting with chivalry! Oh, yes, maybe I considered it a little not to cure her, but to erase her quirk. For sure, Mirio, he wants to protect her. Oh no! No quirk anymore for Mirio! You just became a huge hero! And you saved someone, but... No! He lied! He's not erasing it permanently. He lied! He lied, right? It's so cruel, like... Did you finish Mirio? You wanted to do it to the girl, you know, like... You felt it, but you're still fighting! What? I don't know. He's an hero, you asshole! You're not gonna die! You don't have your quirk, it's already on full, you're not gonna die! It's not gonna end like that. Fuck you! Hide and seek, no hide and seek, I suppose. Yes, yes, yes! Shut the fuck up! No preview. Oh, dekku. That's it, I regret the fingers that I made at my screen. Like really the fingers were for sure for what was happening on screen, but were also because finishing this episode like that, it was really a nightmare for me, for my emotions, and really I was like, fuck you writers to stop this episode right there, it's awful, you can't do that. But no, in fact, you're giving me an hidden scene, and by showing me that Dekku is coming, for sure with other people, I'm like, okay, it's not gonna be killed. It's already awful that it doesn't have his quirk anymore, but at least it's not gonna get killed. I still want to cry. Really, my hypersensitivity in just 2 seconds. I'm so mad and oh, and just after that, I'm so sad. Like, I have too many emotions and they are too high. I can't choose one emotion and I can't deal with them, and I'm jumping from one to another one, and I'm a mess inside, and I don't know what to do with myself, with my emotions, and how to express them, and I don't know which one is winning. I'm... And right now, you know, I was like, I'm losing, but in fact, I really want to cry. I'm losing and I'm crying at the same time. Already my hypersensitivity at its best. Like, I'm gonna take a little break. Just to calm my emotions like that, to take my tissue, to finish my tea also, because really my voice, if I'm continuing like that, it's gonna break. Oh, the level of hate and the level of sadness right now is so high. I want to insult them in French. I mean them, overall. I want to insult him in French. I want to insult his mother, to insult his ancestors. I want to do all of that in French. Ta mère la grosse chouin, ta mère la grosse pute, va te faire ta. He lied, right? About the bullet. It's not gonna be permanent. We can work on it. Recovery girl, she can work on it. She can work on that. She can work on that quirk. If we have a quirk like that, for sure, someone somewhere has the opposite quirk, you know, like. Or maybe just Eri can give him his quirk back. Like, if she's like overall, if her blood can take his quirk out, maybe she can give him his quirk back. Like, overall, can destroy the girl and can rebuild her, like you can revive her. So if we can do that with someone, like really to revive that person like that, for the quirk it can be the same. Like maybe right there you erased his quirk, but she can give him back his quirk. Yes, yes, I'm in denial. Yes, I know. I know also that right now I think that I have really eyes like that with my mascara. I fucking don't care. Yes, I'm into a big denial. I'm the delusional girl in the room. But can you understand my theory right there? And why I can have it, and why I'm choosing also to have it right now? Because really, to erase someone's quirk permanently, and the fact that it's Mirio, now that we discovered all of his past, you know, now that we saw his friendship with Tamaki, now that we saw that since so long he's so great, so positive, so shiny, so supportive, that he was considered, you know, to be maybe the next allmight at some point. The fact that he's so cool, the fact that right there he wants to save Eri and he never gave up and he went for it again and again and he just wants to save people, to be a hero. Like really his mentality, it's a little the same than Dekku. And really just his attitude, his way to be, himself, his story, his background, like I'm really rooting for the guy. And to imagine that he could lose his quirk, like inside of this world, to lose your quirk, it's to lose your identity in fact, and to lose also your future, your dream. Like right there, he dreamed, you know, of doing big things with his quirk, of becoming a hero. And for me, he's a hero for what he just did. To be there for this girl like that so much, he's already an hero and he's amazing, but for sure he had bigger dreams. And really, yes, for me it's a part of their identity, it's a part of themselves also. Not just something which is defining them, but also a part of themselves. You know, it's a little like into his Dark Materials. I don't know if you read or if you watched it, but it's really a book, a story that I love a lot, and clearly the relationship between a character and his or her demon, for me it's something so big and it's so well written into the books, like it's so well represented about the fact that really the demon, it's a part of yourself, and when your demon is dying, you're dying and stuff like that. And when you're cutting the link between a demon and someone, it hurts so much, it's painful as hell, it's the worst ever, and you're never yourself again and stuff like that. And it has so many deep meanings into it. Like if you don't know his Dark Materials, please read it and consider it, you know, not as a teenage, a kid book, like really it's so much deeper than that, and also with a lot of subjects that you can explore about the religion, about all of that, like it's so great. But right there, just to say that for me into this world, the relationship, you know, that someone has with his or her quirk, it's a little the same, you know, it's not just defining you, it's also a part of you, it's also really something big. So for me, right there, to erase someone's quirk, it's awful, it's... And I mean erase, not like eraser, you know, like erase for good. Cancel, eliminate someone's quirk. It's awful, it's cruel, it's painful, it's... He felt it when it happened, you know. Mirio felt it directly and he didn't hesitate, you know, he didn't consider it, not even a minute, to give up on that fight, and he just acted like it was nothing, at least like it wouldn't stop him, like not even a second, a minute. We saw him having a doubt, having a feeling, considering himself and not the girl. I didn't know that this episode would be about him, for sure, and I didn't know that he would be that close already to overhaul and Eri. Like, you saw it, I thought that there were copies. For me, this attack can last for 5 more episodes, so I didn't think that we would be that close to overhaul already, that we would be with Mirio right there. And even if during the intro I told you, I can feel that during this attack against that Yakuza group with overhaul, and we saw it, we saw him killing a lot of people. I'm afraid for some of our guys to be killed, truly, a few of them. Like Rock Guy, I'm still not sure that he survived. But in fact, it truly happened. Like, Mirio right there, maybe he's not dead, but to lose his quirk right there, for me it's a little the same. Like, I think that I even said it during the episode. For me it's the same. But that Yakuza guy, you know, he wanted to erase Eri's quirk. Like, no one into this group is respecting overall, is considering him, because he doesn't have these values that this Yakuza group has, about following your heart, about acting with chivalry and all. So that one didn't consider overall, but didn't point the gun at him neither. He didn't want do it, you know, to Mirio, because he saw that this one was acting with his heart. So he pointed the girl at Eri to erase her quirk, like, I'm eliminating the problem. And he knew that he wouldn't kill the girl by doing that. And it was just really to eliminate the problem, like, overall he's not gonna use her anymore. That one, you know, Mirio is trying to save her, like, now he's gonna be able to save her because overall he's not gonna be interested by her at all. The fact that overall said that he has no daughter, like, you know, that for me it's so unbelievable, the fact that he's really his daughter. By making a line like that, I'm gonna be like, see, he's not his daughter. But in fact, maybe yes, truly. Is the boss adoptive son? And he didn't follow really the rules of the boss, you know, of this group. I want to know more about that, you know, because we saw him still calling him dad or father, like he has some feelings for this boss, so I'm still a little confused about the situation. Toga, and twice, you know, the fact that they teased, you know, that guy inside of this world so much. They played with him and they wanted for Dekku and the other ones to have him, you know. They are crazy, these two. I'm feeling so sad for Mirio to lose his quirk. And the worst is, you know, that I'm not sure that he's gonna be that sad himself. I'm pretty sure that he's gonna be like, I did what I had to do, I have no regret. But inside, for sure, he's gonna be sad, and in the future it's gonna be rough, you know, for him. Like, we'll see. Not right now, because right now we need to finish this fight. Like, all of our guys, Dekku and the other ones, they are coming. So we're gonna have a big fight, meaning that this attack is gonna finish during the next episode. So for me, it's gonna finish today. I didn't expect that at all, believe me. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now. I'm gonna watch the next episode right now. If you want to have my reactions and my thoughts about the next episode, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can already have it, and you can already have my reactions and my thoughts about 3 other episodes, like really the 4 next episodes on my Patreon, if you can be interested. So it's all for you for this video, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.